college at Redwoods in Eureka, California. And it was a long road, but they signed him as a quarterback. I was shocked. They sent a film of his games, and they signed him on the spot.
Well, that's really good. I know we covered him last year in some of our YouTube movies.
Oh yeah, the YouTube actually helped. I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate everything you guys done.
Did you?
Yes, Matt especially.
Some of the coaches watched that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, coming from a small school, man, that was it, man. They welcomed us with open arms.
Really?
Cheers, lunch, dinner, everything. Took us to camp. Plus, the school has its own dorms. So it's like a true, it's a 2-year college. But if he does well, right about 5 miles away.
Sure.
And everything's right there. It's a college town, and they support the team. So yeah, he'll be all right though.
I go up August 10th, and practice starts August 11th. So I'll be up there for first practice and stuff for summer.
And do you know the head coach's name up there?
I want to say Steve Manducci. Yeah, Steve Manducci. And the offensive coordinator is Dave Newton. Yeah.
And they have you pegged in the quarterback spot.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
As a quarterback.
That'd be a big challenge.
Yeah. I mean, I've been reading the playbook, so I know the plays.
Do you?
Yeah.
What kind of offense do they run?
They run a gun, like a spread, but it's a running gun too, though. They have a pistol and all that. They have some specialized plays for the quarterback to run, and it's mostly passing offense though. Spread.
Oh yeah. Well, I think you'll be up to it.
Yeah.
Anybody can play in this wind can probably play up there okay.
Yeah.
Mrs. McLaughlin, you say your son is on the runner team.
Yes, he is.
And he is a sophomore?
He's a sophomore.
And made the varsity.
He made the varsity.
As what's his position?
He's a lineman.
And what do you think of Coach Esker?
So far, we're very pleased. He seems to expect a lot out of the boys, but they're meeting the challenge. So he's suggested a healthy diet for them, and that's helped my son a lot. He's following it exactly, and
really?
Yeah. It's good
well,
stuff.
That's good. That's good. Well, I hope you have a great season.
Thank you. Me too.
Good.
We're looking good. They're coming along real well. They're learning new offense and defense, and they're adjusting very well.
Good. And how many boys you got out?
Total for both levels is about 54 guys.
Gee, that's a good turnout.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And do you know yet when the first game's going to be?
Our first game is September 4th. We play Boron here.
So Boron here. Yeah. Oh, that'll be a classic matchup. Yeah. Tyler, how does the team shape up so far?
The team is looking really good. We worked really hard over the summer, and we're working to get a good season this year. And all the kids are improving. We're doing really well weightlifting and everything.
Good.
We have a lot of effort.
Son playing on the team?
Yes, sir. He plays right here.
What's his name?
Sergio Arzate.
Okay. And is this his first year playing football? Second year?
Second year, yes.
Now you played on the CIF championship team.
Yes, sir.
So you know what championship's all about.
Yes, sir.
And how does this football team shape up?
We're doing pretty good right now. It's falling all together. It's coming out pretty strong. So we got some really good coaches and some really good players this year.
That's good.
We'll be going from 5 days a week to 3.
Okay.
The branch will be open Wednesdays and Thursdays from 11 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 5.
From 9 to 5.
Right.
I see. And that's it?
That's it.
3 hours.
Right. That'll be going into effect August 1st.
August 1st, and then you said maybe September might even be different.
Right. They're still discussing funds, and we might change the hours September 1st. But that's all up in the air.
And I find this completely ridiculous. Those laterals are part of your sewer system. They are not part of the customer's sewer lines. I don't know why you decided well, I've been working in this district almost 30 years, you decided that those weren't part of your sewer plan anymore. Normally, since the lateral is between the curb or property line and the sewer trunk line, falls under the Rosamond Community Service District's jurisdiction. They own that line. They have rights to, if you don't pay your bill, they can plug it up or disconnect your line from there.
Right.
So that becomes their property, and like I said, normally, under normal circumstances, they'll work for years without a problem. But for some reason, if you get roots or there's a stoppage in it or something, then they come out, camera the thing, and they'll usually run their snake down there and unplug it.
Stimulus money. I get a lot of questions. Where is it? Do you have any experience with that?
Well, a little bit in working for the federal government at Edwards Air Force Base. We were notified in February this year that we were going to be receiving a lot of additional funding for projects if we could prepare them before June and have them ready to award several millions of dollars worth of additional funding that we wouldn't normally receive for infrastructure projects such as for new roofs, new paving, lighting projects to reduce the cost we're spending on electricity for lighting.
Sure.
And that sort. We had to prepare all the construction projects for bidding and review the environmental impacts for all of them, which would normally be probably a 5-year process.
Oh.
We did that in about three months.
Oh my gosh.
So we've all been very busy at Edwards.
So I think it's appropriate you join me in singing Happy Birthday.
It's all yours for the night, plates and everything, and we're going to cut it up and share it with everybody.
Well, if Lizette, she can serve, I'll cut, but...
Well, Ann, thanks so much for the presentation of the Park Foundation. And my question is about how it's used, how it's enjoyed. Was it worth it going through all the effort?
It really was. It's so fun to see the day-to-day, the kids. I'm not doing this very well, but anyway.
Okay.
It's what's the fun part about it is to look back at the memories and the relationships and the friendships and the stress that you go through and how it all comes out into this. And it blossoms into this something that you see the kids using every day. And that's the really great part about it. Yeah.
Sure. And any major accidents or harm or anything, or?
No, nothing at all.
Kids take care of themselves.
Yeah, and like I said before, it seems like the older kids can help the younger kids. I've got a set of parents that go out there with their 5 and 8-year-old.
Sure.
And we get the Boys and Girls Club involved, and they make sure the kids wear their helmets when they do their events.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
Sure, but you said it's unsupervised.
It's unsupervised. That's
open all the time, 24/7?
Open all the time, although you can't see it at night because there's no lighting there. But yeah, it's during the summer is when it's busiest and after school.
Harold Retske served Rosamond faithfully for a long time, and for that we really appreciate him. And his family, his sons, have grown up in Rosamond and built houses. Been really a great part of our community.
He actually signed the charter when we first became a Rosamond Community Service District. He was a Marine during World War II. He was stationed at Mojave Air Force, Marine Corps base up here, and we wouldn't talk very much about it. He and his son had a contractor's company, and we had the 2 houses up on the hill which my wife and I built along with our daughter and son-in-law. The first 2 houses on Felt side on the south side. They built the houses up there, and they're really custom work. Really did a lot of stuff, and we were very pleased with the building and the things that he did.
I was able to go and visit him a couple times in the hospital as he was, I guess you could say, winding down. And but he will be missed by a number of the people in the community that were in the community. And the picture back there, like has already been said, is in memory of him.